Hello and welcome to this video on how to handle any situation. Today I'm going to show you how to do that, and the reason I'm qualified to talk about this is because I put it into practice every single day. I've worked really hard on this process over the last few years and I see the benefits myself. So I'm going to share these tips with you so that you can get the benefits too. It's a simple two-step process, simple in theory but difficult in application, but I'm going to do my best to explain it to you so you can start to apply it in your life at the moment. So here's the process. It's literally as simple as this. You either accept a situation or you take action to change it. We always have these two choices in our life. So wherever we are, no matter what we're doing, we can either accept or take action. It's as simple as that. And once we get that premise, it can take some of the complications out of things and we can start to take a plan and make an action on how we're going to deal with the situation. And the cool thing about this technique and this whole process is that we're always in control. So even if it's something that we can't change or technically we're out of control, we still get to control how we perceive the situation and how we respond to it. So for example, if a situation that I perhaps will have to accept is when something's happened in the past, I can't change it, it's done, but what I can change is my perception and my attitude towards that situation. So I can accept it myself, I can put it to bed, I can let go of it, and therefore move on and cause myself a lot more peace instead of pain. And the pain comes from resistance, and that's why this is so important, because when we want to change something that we can't, that's when we're going to be feeling resistance, and resistance is just going to give us pain. It's not good for us, it doesn't help us, and it just gives us stress. So that's a key one, that when we cannot change something at all, we just have to accept it. When we can change it, we can take action. So we can look at what the best things for us to do are in this situation, put them in motion and make a change ourselves. So let me try and give you an example in real time, as if it's happening in real life, to show you how I'd put this process into action. So let's say, for example, I'm sat on the train having a lovely time just reading my book Loving Life, and a guy comes on and sits down next to me and he's chatting on his phone and talking away. Now I've got two options here. So I can either accept the fact that he's on his phone, I can choose to perceive that situation any way I want and stay sat where I am, or I can take action to change that and look at my options there. So I could either ask him politely to stop having the conversation on his phone, or I can move myself and go and find another seat where he and his conversation are not. So in that situation, I can accept it. If I decide that that's my choice, that's not his choice, that's not anybody else's, that's me. I'm like, I want to accept it, so I'm happy to stay here, and he's just on his phone having a conversation, and that's cool, that's his little thing, and I'm going to sit and enjoy my book. If it irritates me and I want to change it, then I will take the action to change it, either speak to him or move. So it's all about having those choices. But the key is, like I said, if you cannot change it, if there's no other seats there, then we have to accept it. So it's still down to us, it's not out of control. Just accept it and do that, or again, you know, speak to him. But that's you get the drift of where I'm going with this. So the difficult thing is accepting. Quite often we want to change it, and it really, especially about things in the past, and this is where anxiety is based, to be honest, because you're wanting to change the future already before it's happened, so you're worrying about it and you're trying to change it in your mind, although we can't. So that's why, in theory, worrying is actually preposterous. It's just ridiculous, because we're trying to change something that we can't. So that's the key to this situation, is just we either accept it or take action to change it, and it's always about having a choice. And when we realize that, it puts us in a nice, powerful position. We can feel strong and assertive about what we want to do and know that we're in control and nobody else can take that away from us. So I hope this video helps you and you've enjoyed it. I'll catch you soon, and as always, big love.